Alright, so if you didn't watch the troubleshooting part, here we are now. It is 11:04 in the actual commentary, so I'll put that in later. And we're going to begin now after troubleshooting this game. The Stanley Parable, I decided to play it, just because I've been seeing it around a lot on Steam. I've been logging onto Steam more and more because my computer auto boots into it, and I've been buying games off of it. And especially after, what was it? I bought Final Fantasy VII and Deus Ex, and I saw this game. It was called the Stanley Parable, and it seemed really intriguing to me because it looked like a guy sitting at his desk. And I wondered how a game like that could be so popular, because apparently it's getting rave reviews. Everyone's heard about it, except for me, of course. So I'm going to try it now, see what I can do. And just the idea of the game, you will play as Stanley, but you will not play as Stanley, and doing all this other stuff that's like contradictions and paradoxes. I think that will be interesting. So the end is never the end, is never the end, is loading never. Alright, so I guess it'll never load. It'll brick my $2,000 Alienware computer, and I'll be fucked.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ooh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427, and he pushed buttons.
And did nothing all day.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
Yeah, and they're monitoring everything he does.
And in what order. This is what
Please press it.
427 did every day, every month, of every year.
Very intriguing.
Others might have considered it soul-bending. Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Inside the box that was his
One day,
existence.
something very peculiar happened.
What happened?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never...
He heard a parable from a preacher.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single...
It took him an hour?
On the monitor.
It took him an hour to realize that.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something
Ooh, nice frame rate.
Clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
he remembered that he was a human
and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I actually have control now? Alright, cool. What I really want to do is, are there subtitles? I should have enabled it. Yes, please. Full captions. You can change the caption languages in Steam. I don't want to. We're English, American English speaking here. Alright, cool. So I guess I'm playing as Stanley now, or am I really? Can you even do anything now? You can't jump. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to leave my office. Look, he has a nice pencil sharpener. A nice Windows 98. I remember back when that was the shit. It's locked. All these different rooms.
All of his co-workers were...
Ah, my door!
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed...
The door locked! The door locked behind me. I forgot the key inside my own office.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
Can't
trace
see
of his
outside.
co-workers.
What the hell? There's nothing outside. There's a plant. Whoa! Shut off. This is some creepy shit, man. I'm scared. Is this like a horror game? There you go. Some nice, relaxing scenery. What was really cool is that the actual intro screen of this game showed the fraps counter. That was pretty weird. I don't know about that. Alright, so we'll play for a little bit here. Then I'm going to stop and see how much space I've gobbled up. Yeah, all these doors, they're locked. This one doesn't have a number. Look, it like leads to some back area.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You mean this one? What if I go back? Nope, it locked. Alright, they want me to go through the door on the left. Oh, whoa, I'm spinning around too quickly. Woo, 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 woo! I just sacrificed a whole gigabyte to render that session. Oh, that looking around maniacally. Is this it?
Yet there was not a single person.
Do not alter!
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it ball up inside you and take it out passively aggressively, then resent them for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. It's a parody game. Is that what this is? It's a parody game. Everyone is unique. We have our new product. Graphs about things and money. The number of slides in this slide. Most of it is charts, slides, and charts and slides. Pie. Look, they have pie inside of pie. What is going on here? They have pie inside of a pie chart. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Oh, God. It's a mindfuck game. I'm begging you. No more. No more charts. Alright, sure. The broom closet. What's in here? Oh, it's just a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. There is nothing in here. Can I push this thing? Yep.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow.
What?
Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
What about this? Is this anything? I don't know if the game is lying to me or not. Okay, I guess there really is nothing in there.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Here, close it.
He wasn't
there
even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Fuck you, I'm a human.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh, you mean sweet fuck all?
Okay. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Doing sweet fuck all. I'm a human. I do what I want. I make my own decisions in life. At least that's what I tell myself. Executive bathroom. It's locked. There's a nice fancy floor. What's this? It's locked. Oh, here you go. Is the boss in here?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, okay, there we go. Get the glare off.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
A gigantic number pad on the back. What the fuck?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Scratch my head.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Actually, that's true. There's no way I could know this without the narrator telling me. Is it maybe on a piece of paper? Someone got him presents. Yeah, there's no way Stanley could have known it.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was...
Oh, you can't use the piano.
5.
Yeah, there's no way I could know it. So what happened if I input it? Is that bad? That'd be cheating. Oh wait, what about the briefcase?
2845.
But he's saying it again and again. I would not be able to know it. Wait, what's this? What's down here? I had my indicator. What's this? Look, I have it there for a second.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Oh.
And the door just opened all by itself.
Oh,
Stanley
okay.
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Well, what? Now he's upset at me? There's no way I could have known. It doesn't make sense. There was no way I could have known the actual passcode. He points it out. There's no way I could know it, and then he gets upset when I don't do it. Okay. I wonder if I push the big glowing red button that basically will probably send me downstairs. Okay, so, you know. There was no way for me to have known, and you got upset with me when I didn't know. This is interesting, man. What happened to everybody? He's suddenly the last man on Earth.
Into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself. to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Because you were a mindless
This
drone.
would not go unanswered for long.
You were a mindless drone. Oh, you can crouch. Okay. It's weird. They make it the control button. I never liked the control button. I always bound it to C.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Mind
the
control
red
facility.
mind control facility.
Escape. I don't want to escape. Mind control facility. Oh, now I'm on catwalks. A light bulb.
The lights rose on an
Oh shit!
packed with
It's like the
television
Star Wars
screens.
cathedral
What horrible
place.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Remember in Star Wars they had the all the senators used to meet in a round room with floating platforms. So now what the fuck is going on? Here's a security camera. It's a monitoring station.
Now the monitors...
They monitor everyone.
revealed.
Look.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Someone
Stanley's
got fired. Where was it?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, where's Stanley? Where's Stanley's number? I can't find it. Someone got fired over there, and someone was also fired over there, but I don't know if it means anything. Yeah, look, fired. Where's Stanley? 427. There he is. Employee 427. He's not at his desk. No one's at anything. Someone got a red screen of death. I don't know what's going on.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Well, you're under my control now.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly.
Oh, here we go. It's a floating platform. Or not floating platform.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Yeah, look at this.
Or sad. Or content.
Home.
Walking,
What is it?
Eating, working.
2 guns? I don't know.
Monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
Everything's
would dismantle
offline.
the controls once and for all.
Here's a button labeled 3. Doesn't do anything. Waiting for contact. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Everyone left. Everyone vanished. You're free now then. 1, 2. What's this? Console disabled. Three. Is there a 4 or a 5? What's this? That's 5. Where's 4? 4's up there. There you go. Let's go push 5. What happens if you push all 5 of them? You get a secret. Do you learn how to jump? You learn how to sprint, maybe? Is this what happened to Abstergo? Abstergo Industries? Alright, that didn't do anything. I pushed all 5 of them. Facility power. Damn, and I thought my freaking 1920 by 1080 was great. Look at this.
Of the room's power. He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I guess I push it off. Oh shit! Wait, now I can't see! There's no emergency lighting? That's it. He spent the rest of his life in darkness, never to emerge.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No!
Yes. He had won.
Wait, what?
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet,
Really?
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Where am I? How'd I get here?
His co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized...
Yeah, I don't know how I ended up here.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Look, it's the outdoors.
His goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
The great
Whatever life
outdoors.
is, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Look, freedom.
Stanley felt the cool
Yeah,
breeze upon
he's
his
free.
skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path.
Not sure what he's freed from, but
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
so very touching. Beat the game. That's the end of the game. Are you serious? I don't get it.